This is an inside look behind the approach of athlete performance therapy. This is what we look at when we're screening and evaluating each of our athletes from one stage to another, from the evaluation to step 2 to step 3 to step 4, finally to return to sport. So you have it all here. See, we test, we measure, we personalize. Everything is personalized to each person based on what we find during the evaluation, based on our strength testing, based on our movement analysis, based on power testing, based on our ongoing progress, symmetry analysis, and sport readiness. And so one of the first things we do is we want to look at, number one, your movement screening. When you're doing certain movements, when you're cutting, jumping, landing, accelerating, what does that look like? Are you compensating? Are you favoring a bad knee? Are you not bending over and using your hips? Is your back taking more brunt? These are all things that we're looking at. And then we look into strength. Okay, how strong are you? Are you producing equal force between both sides of your body? Do you have a symmetry or asymmetry or strength imbalance? That's when we look into symmetry analysis, identify left and right differences, quad to hamstring, chest to back, right? We check both sides, not only from right to left, but also muscle imbalances from calf to anterior tib, quads to hamstrings, right? Glutes to hip flexors. We want to see what these ratios are because it gives us an insight into you, how you're moving, what strategies you're using to moving, and how we can help you get back to 100%. This will also tell us your readiness for sport. Are you performing all these things properly? Have you gained the proper strength? Have you gained the proper symmetry? Does your movement look like it's back to par? And is your power on par with what it needs to be? So power testing is another thing that we do. Once you're almost back to sport, we want to know, how are you exploding? How are you producing that force? Where is it coming from? Are you using quad dominant strategies? Are you using glute dominant strategies? Are you using more of your back? Are you using more of your knees and quad? Like, what is actually going on? Like, what are we actually using to get this explosive movement done, right? And so all of this is data-driven decisions, right? We test, we analyze, we train, we retest. In order to move from one stage to another, you have to make sure you're passing these benchmarks. After we get you back to sport, we're going to monitor you ongoing progress, ongoing monitoring, so we can see, are we tracking the right things, right? Are we making adjustments as we need? And are you improving as you go through the system? So these aren't time-based systems. It's not 1 or 2 months you're here, 3 or 4 months you're there. Everyone is different. Everyone is going to have different strength. Everyone is going to have different power. Some people are going to have asymmetries. Some people are going to be moving poorly. So we have to work on all these different things, and it might take somebody longer than others. All the decisions we make are driven by data. And so when people ask me, what's the difference between athlete performance therapy? Why don't I just go to a regular clinic? You can go to a regular clinic. You can go to another physical therapist. They're going to have their methods, they're going to have their things, but this is how we do it. This is the difference. This is the athlete therapy approach. This is what sets us apart. This is why people come to us after they've tried physical therapy in a clinic, after they tried other therapists on, online and stuff like that. I would say our biggest source of patients and clients is from people who have tried physical therapy before and have failed. And so that's why I wanted to show you guys, what does our system look like? What is the methods behind the madness? And so now you guys get a little in-depth look at kind of what we do at Athlete Performance Therapy. If you enjoyed this content, like, comment, and subscribe for more content just like this.